Beyoncé is reportedly threatening to leave, and Reese Satterthwaite, Jay-Z's secret son, has launched a lawsuit against him. Jay-Z has cheated on Beyoncé multiple times during their relationship, and it seems that she has finally had enough.
I predict a Beyoncé and Jay-Z divorce announcement in 2025. It's officially gone too far. It's too much. The allegations are terrible.
This has been Reese's position since 2015. It was his father, Jay-Z, who linked with his mother when she was only 15. Jay-Z supposedly dated Reimer's mother, Wanda, about 1992. They attempted protection, but it was unsuccessful. After realizing she was pregnant, Wanda attempted to call Jay-Z, but he never answered. At last, Wanda told Ramir when he was 8 years old. In 2015, Ramir began seeking to get in touch with Jay-Z. According to accounts, Jay-Z's crew even submitted to a paternity test on one occasion. But they backed off when they realized that Wanda was underage when Jay-Z had an affair with her.
Do you believe wholeheartedly that Jay-Z's your father?
I really do. And if it's not, why you can't prove me wrong? Like, it's not far as a proving me wrong thing. It's go to the courtroom and basically do what everybody else would have to do. Like, it's not, you don't have to prove me wrong. I just want the truth. Honestly, I can take a no. I can take, if I'm embarrassed at the end of the day, I can take that. I really can. I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot. I could take me being embarrassed. Like, this can't take nobody not saying nothing. Like, you know, it's not fair. I was 7. My mom had to sit down with me. I guess she thought I was old enough to know now, and she been saying Sean Carter, that's what she was calling him at first before she was calling it Jay-Z, and I really didn't know who that was because I was young, and, you know, had my little brother, and I really wasn't worrying about it. She was saying it a lot, but I really just was going along with the person I was just seeing, like the person I looked at who was taking care of me at that time. I really wasn't really trying to understand what my mom was talking about, but she constantly put it in my head like, son, it's not your father, and I really want you to know it is. This person is your father, and I just want you to know. And she continued to tell me that over the years and over the years and over the years, even till I was grown. He never tried to contact me in any type of way, and that's all I'm asking is, like, because I honestly really want the case to be over with. Like, I've been going through, just like I said, a lot, and as I said, I'm not chasing nobody. I'm not trying to do this to make somebody seem like a bad person, a bad father. I'm not trying to make nobody seem like a bad person or nothing. I'm just really coming out here for the truth. I don't want no money or anything. I wasn't looking for none of that.
Jay-Z has spent years avoiding the charges. In an attempt to put a halt to this debate, Jay-Z may take a paternity test today, despite his best efforts to avoid it. He is aware that Beyoncé will stop their relationship if she discovers he is having an affair. Despite his previous brushes with minors, Jay-Z has thus far evaded trouble.
Baby, I feel like, you know, right now I feel like I got a bigger fight. You know, this is part of my life, so I won't stop fighting for, you know, the paternity or anything else. You know, whatever I put my mind to, I fully go and I chase, like, I wouldn't say it's a dream, but I get my job done. And, you know, long as I got the truth and respect at the end of the day, you know, I'm not asking for respect from, you know, anyone, but as long as you guys, I can go in the courtroom and get a fair due process and get the truth and, you know, get treated like everyone else, I'm cool with that. You know, I'm not asking for much. You know, I'm really not asking for much. I'm just asking them guys to do their job, and what's so hard about that?
And would you still want Jay-Z to take a paternity test?
I mean, I would, but that would have to be his choice. You know, I can't force anyone to take a paternity test. I'm going to still live my life, take care of my family, and do everything I got to do for myself and, you know, for my family, and just continue to help others in the world like I've been doing as far as kids and my community. You know, I say it's a bigger picture than just a paternity test. You know, I would love to find out who my father is, but at the end of the day, you know, I am getting support from others around the world, and they've been very helpful to fan base.
With Ramir now on his way to the Supreme Court, this might be the last straw for Jay-Z. Beyoncé can no longer allow Jay-Z to ruin her image. In case of an emergency, their marriage will cease as soon as the paternity test results are made public. It is said that Ramir is harassing Jay-Z. However, there is some persuasive data supporting Emrime.
I just want to know the truth, and if I can't go to the courts and get the truth, like, what is it really? Why you? What is it? I just really want it over. It's something that's really affecting my life, and I just want it over with. I work every day. I also have my own kids to take care of. So it's like, it's been a journey for me, and it's just like, you know, I just got so much on my name right now. I never ask for money. I don't do interviews just saying, hey, Jay-Z, give me your money, or I'm coming at the Jay-Z for his money. I never did that. I'm not that type of person. I work for everything. I work for everything. Next is, I'm just trying to basically make sure no other kids or nobody else in the world has to go through this. Basically, don't feel afraid to go to court and see if a person is your biological parents. You know, so many people are scared, and this is a big thing in the world. A lot of people don't have their fathers because they scared to go out and search for them. And sometimes it only take a little search, you know, go search. And if it's wrong, we're adults, well, most of us adults, even for the teenagers, this shows this being a role model for them, showing you can go in the courtroom, and if you're doing everything correctly, you should be able to just get treated as equal as the other person. I've always been a person that I never hate anyone. I never, you know, I don't walk around with hate for a person. So I try to teach my kids that just be the best that you can be. So that's just the motto I go off. I would never hate Jay-Z, you know, it was never that type thing. You know, I respect him for everything he did. And as I said, I've been going through a whole lot through these years because this case, like me and my mom, my godmom, we didn't seen the worst. We didn't have people, you know, slander my name like you want Jay-Z money, and I hear it all. I'm going to fight until I'm not here no more, and it's never going to be against no one. Like, you know, I'm going to continue to fight. It'll take another 10 years, maybe another 50. Maybe I'll take this to the grave with me, but everybody can say I fought this to the end.
Has made it known that neither money nor influence can drive him. He only wants to know who his father is. For decades, Raniere has been impeded by Jay-Z, who has bought off attorneys. Since there is purported proof that Raniere was stonewalled, Jay-Z is exonerated. Jay-Z's legal team has utilized many court dismissals over the years to dismiss Rhymes' attempts as nonsensical and part of a decades-long harassment campaign.
I think the girl like Tasha K, she got a joint Jay-Z son on there.
Oh, his alleged son?
No. If you talk to him personally, that's his son.
You think that's his son?
Yeah. You know what I think his son? First of all, Jay-Z offered him money. At first he offered him bread, like, and everything, but his aunt, this is like his caretaker didn't like approve of it. She said, no, you know, Jay-Z got a lien on her house, all type of shit that was going on. Yeah, the lady put up paperwork and everything with his name on it and all that. I mean, but young boy's so thorough though. He just want a dad. He not trying to get no money. He not trying to do none of that. I mean, that's why. So I told him when he called me 2 years ago, I said, listen, I don't want to be the one to tell your story because they're gonna think I'm trying to catch rep off of it. So let me let you tell your story somewhere else first. I mean, then I could talk about it. But he called me like 2 years ago, telling me like, I mean, I said, oh, young boy. He's like, I just want a dad. I don't want no money. I'm already 18. I think he was like 20 something at the time. I mean, but something happened to him, and I was like, yo, that sounds kind of weird. He said he was coming out from work, going to work, and it was a gun in his car. Like when he opened the door, he seen the gun. He said he went to go like call his man, like, yo, did you leave a gun in my car? His man's like, no. He said, why you on the phone talking to his man? The cops pull up and lock him up. He said, he told the cops, no, that's not my gun. He's like, so he went in the building he was in, and they seen that somebody pulled up and put the guns in his car.
Oh.
And pulled off. I said, bro, I don't know nobody in the hood that got guns to just waste like that to do that. I don't know what. He's like, yeah, you know, so like Jay-Z had a gag order against him, like trying to get a gag order and trying to. If my thing is, if that's not my son, I'll just take a test, get over with.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that you dodged it and whatever, to me, I don't know. I think his mom was underage or something when he was born, so I think that's probably.
Oh. Everybody will be watching it and be like, you know, you make all these assumptions. You make it like, oh, I'm crazy and we running and we chasing.
Like he
I'm not chasing.
Waited until he got married to have kids. Because there's a lot of people that are just super fans and they just can't see past the glitz and the glam and all of it. Jay-Z had a very past. He was a drug dealer. Ain't no telling what else he got into, you know, that we don't know about. And it is not like out of the ordinary for a drug dealer to hit a few women. Jay-Z waited until he got married before God had kids. Really?
Right. They can't look past it. They so stuck.
They dumb. Like they just dumb.
But they come to me and be like, hey, yo, you want his money. You chasing him for his money. You want the 15 minutes of fame.
And if you was, that's your motherfucking daddy.
It's jealousy too.
So I'm chasing my motherfucking daddy for money, and that's your goddamn daddy. So the whole facade of him perfect, I'm genius, I'm smarter than everybody, I'm the world's best dad. We still, like I said, we ain't seen the son that he got.
And Jack, you spoke on, you know, the love child, Raniere, Jay-Z, you know,
Yeah.
He's come out and said, like, you know, this is just long-term harassment, man. He's like, this thing is just won't go away.
Long-term harassment. You know how disrespectful that is to a man that looks almost identical to you?
Yeah, that's his child. That's very disrespectful. I mean,
To a man that chances are, just out of nowhere, random universal selection, this boy who's not related to you has your nose, has your mouth, has your brow line, has your hairline, same straight knobby knees. Is like all of this just by accident.
After only one chat, it's evident that Eskino is JC's kid, according to his interview with Satterthwaite. He has the exact same physical features as Jay-Z. The rapper Jay-Z is aware of this. Jay-Z apparently recognizes that agreeing to have a child will damage his family and career, so he is just taking a step back at this moment, in spite of everything. Jay-Z ought to maintain communicating and being honest with Satterthwaite. By now, Jay-Z should have finished the test if he wasn't lying. A federal complaint has been filed by Ree. He's requesting the Proc Legal Act, Rymir's attorney. Lily claimed, this isn't about money or even about Jay-Z anymore. This explains how the system made this conceivable while threatening our lives. Rhyme has accused Jay-Z of committing crimes. He recently mentioned in an interview,
Basically, I just want the world to know I am filing criminal charges against Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, and his lawyers. It's been going on for so long, and I don't know, I haven't really did no interviews with nobody. I've been, a regular family guy, going to work every day, taking care of my family, just on everyday life. I've been just staying to myself and haven't been saying anything. But I just want the world to know I am filing criminal charges, and it's been so much going on with this case that, they would never let get out, or I'm not gonna say they would never let get out, but it's just things that y'all don't know. Y'all probably look at it and be like, I heard a lot of, when I was looking at the comments, I saw the whole lot. This guy crazy, and he probably want 15 minutes of fame, but I just want the world to know I'm coming from my heart, and I'm speaking from my heart. I just want y'all to know that everything is real. I'm telling y'all, it's nothing that I got to hide, or, my mom passed away 2 years ago, and she passed the torch to me. I'm still left with it, and I just we'll continue fighting. I just want that for everybody in the world, not just for me. This is a bigger picture for the kids out there. Whoever you're looking for, your father or your mother, and you fully believe in that, this picture all into it. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. If you fully believe in that, just go for it. Courts and all that. Don't let the courts, because the courts say they there to help you, but trust me, I didn't been through a crazy 10, 11 years that it's been a fight. It's been a fight, and this not to bash anybody or nothing like that. I know it's never looking for no handouts or nothing like that. I'm just want the world to know it's real shit that's going on. Excuse my language. It's real things that's going on out in the world, and y'all really got to open your eyes. Y'all look at people and say, this guy's looking for this and all that, but y'all don't look at it from the other way around. Like, what if this was you?
There is court fraud reclaims. A video was shared to Instagram by him.
That's Ramir Sadaway. I'm back again. Just keeping y'all updated on my situation and just keeping the world just, ears open for a lot of things that's going on in the world and a lot of things that's going on still in our court system. I'm just trying to keep the world really aware because this is something that's going on continuously on a daily basis with maybe many different people. So as I said, I was in the major court, me, my mom, my godmom, we've been in court for many years, and it's just been crazy. Like, as I said before, it's been crazy. We've been going in there. I don't feel like we've been getting our rights really appreciated. So important to deal with because all the fraud on the court, if we just let that, just pass and not say anything about it, they would continue to do anything they want. It's not just with us, it's with people in the world. Like, a lot of fraud and a lot of collusion that's just been going on and just been looked over was never supposed to happen. Like, and I would not let that pass. I'm not letting the lawyers get away with that. They will not go in the courtroom of justice and just lie like that and continue to get praised off it, or use this lie to benefit off all these years. Like, we've been going to court, putting our hard-earned money out there, and we going in there to fight fraud. That's just that's craziness. That's really craziness. And I don't think nobody in the world should have to go through that. You going in there, you paying your hard-earned money. You got these lawyers that just frauding and putting anything they want basically in the courtroom, and the judges is just allowing this to go on. I honestly believe that both of them should be hold it responsible for this, because you guys, this is you guys' job, and if the judge can't see this or overlook it, I can understand a mistake, but just throughout the years, just continue to overlook fraud. It's just craziness to me. Like, come on, it's right there in your face. If you can't see that, then I don't know what else we can do to help you guys believe that it's something crazy going on with this case. Honestly, I just want everybody in the world just to keep their eyes open and just watch things that happen, that just like how things unfold, because it's crazy. It really is crazy. These judges, these lawyers.
According to Jay-Z, Ryer has been pursuing him for financial gain. That is incorrect, because Reimer's allegation includes no mention of any financial commitment. Ryer is now an adult. The payment from Jay-Z is not required of him. Jay is still certain that Rhyme is chasing him solely to acquire money. Since he initially filed litigation in 2015, Ramir has continuously maintained this attitude, even going so far as to announce in public that he would not take anything for his quiet. I have been denied the right to a fair hearing because of legal errors and people who are working against me, Ramir told his kid. If Jay-Z claims that I am not his son, test it. Check it out. Jay-Z is sticking up for himself in court. The rapper was sued by Ramir Satterthwaite, 32, who claimed that Jay-Z was his father. The rapper added that Ramir and his godmother and caregiver, Lily Cully, have been abusing him for years because of allegations that he is Jay-Z's child in a recent file that iNews was able to view. Ramir and Lily's case against Jay-Z, according to the court filings filed on June 16th, is only the most recent in decades of harassment. The false accusations and claims have been addressed and rejected in multiple other courts and plaintiffs, according to the documents. The defendant has already been found in contempt for their defiance of such directions and repeated harassment. Jay-Z was not told of the case until June 3rd, even though it had been filed on May 6th, but not properly served. Jay-Z should be granted extra time to handle the complaint, according to the petition. An extra 4 weeks are asked by the Grammy winners' legal team, so they may review the complaint and decide whether to file an alternative plea or react. Additionally, according to the lawsuit, Jay-Z has never formally recognized or denied that he and Ramir are parents. A request for comment from eNews was not responded to by Jay-Z or Ramir. Rhyme was forced to dismiss his case at the purported demand of Jay-Z. The U.S. District Court for the Central District of California documents disclosed that Ramir finally abandoned his federal action against Jay-Z on July 18, 2025. On July 22, 2024. A few days later, Rhyme stated on social media that the leaving was a premeditated maneuver rather than a resignation. In a live Instagram broadcast, he stated, "I have not stopped my fight. You see, there's an explanation. During our break, we were able to play chess instead of checkers."
Get on here and let everybody know the updates, what's going on. It's been a crazy couple weeks, y'all. I want to let y'all know that I have not stopped my fight. You know, I did withdraw my case. It's for a reason, y'all. It's not because I'm stopping with it or not going to refile it or anything like that. It's just a lot going on behind closed doors. Hey, we got to step back and play chess, not checkers, so.
It's not gotten a response from Jay-Z's agent about Remeyer's resignation. However, in the court filing received by eNews on June 16th, the Grammy winner's lawyers, whose real name is Sean Carter, challenged Ramir's claims of paternity. According to the records, the fabricated allegations and claims have been addressed and rejected in multiple other courts. And the federal lawsuit was only the latest in what Jay-Z's counsel described as decades of persistent harassment.
What's up with everybody? It's your boy Ramirez here. I just want to get on here and let everybody know the updates, what's going on. It's been a crazy couple weeks, y'all. I want to let y'all know that I have not stopped my fight. You know, I did withdraw my case. It's for a reason, y'all. It's not because I'm stopping with it or not going to refile it or anything like that. It's just a lot going on behind closed doors. That's only one case that we withdrew for right now. But it's a lot going on. You know how this industry works. These judges, these lawyers, these high celebrity people, they try to use all different types of tactics and call it what you want, bully tactics and different types of stuff to, you know, slow it down and just change the narrative. So it's like, hey, we got to step back and play chess, not checkers. So we sitting back and we just observing everything right now. I just ask y'all to keep the support. Keep the support. I have not gotten any DNA tests. I have not gotten any settlement, anything like that. I wouldn't just take it. I would let y'all know, honestly, even if it wasn't y'all business. You know, you guys been here for me all these years, supporting me. I wouldn't dare just run away with no money or nothing like that. So, no, that's not what it is. But as I said before, y'all, just keep your eyes open. This is bigger than me. This was never just about me. I'm trying to change things for the world, honestly. For the future, we need this to be changed. We don't need to continue to go in these courtrooms and don't get fair due process and everybody don't get discoveries and you just get treated unfairly. So it's just like, I'm standing on business and, you know, I will continue to fight. So please don't think just because y'all seen that withdrawal is over. It's not over, y'all.
Once the facts are known, Jay-Z and his wife will split. So Darth Waite's treatment by Jay-Z illustrates his lack of compassion for his children. Jay-Z and Beyoncé's marriage, according to 50 Cent, was driven purely by their financial links. Jay-Z continues to cheat on Beyoncé, which explains why the duo has won more than 24 Grammys together after getting married.
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyoncé. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those fucking trophies. Those trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man. I mean, look, listen, if you look at his career,
This guy. You're gonna let him say that? Jay was getting Grammys.
You're gonna let him say that? He had one.
Exactly.
He had one.
And he ain't show up.
He has like 20 now.
Hold on.
He had like 18 since he been down. Look, he had one, bro. Hard Knock Life.
Hold on. You're not wrong.
He was one. After that, he got them shits. He started drinking. His pictures with him like thinks the cup.
Wait a minute. So you're saying the success is derived from the marriage?
I've absolutely been treated differently.
The accolades. Because he's no longer viewed as what, like a street or gangster rapper. Now he's viewed as a businessman, entrepreneur, family man.
And the biggest ones because of the position Beyonce's.
Oh, wow.
Jay-Z's career, you can look at that and say the association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 16, 17 Grammys since he's been with Beyonce, right? And you go, prior to that, one.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that came in association, like you see their kids even have Grammys. Like they don't sing yet. They don't sing.
Right.
They don't rap yet. And they already have Grammys and shit. So it's like they give them this trophy so we secure that they're coming to the award show. It meant that much to the culture that they just gave them.
Wanda is not the only one. Jay-Z has followed suit. Foxy, Aaliyah, and Rihanna. According to rumors, Jay-Z owned each of these women.
Yeah. When Jay said the line in Picasso Baby, yes, because we've talked about that. We have a history that supersedes music, and we know how this business works. We sit back and we laugh at those rumors. We laugh at that. I think he began to feel the pressure because people were saying my age, the age thing. She was 15, 14. She was 15, 14. And after a while, that gets to a person. The Jay I know, the Sean I know, never comes out of character.
You accept Jay-Z's account of events or Reimer's charges. One thing is for sure. This is not where the narrative stops. When the truth gets out, will it be too late to change anything? To get the genuine news without the industry spin, click the follow button, turn on notifications, and leave a comment.